Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be a video on Kennedy Walker. If you recall, Kennedy Walker's the crazy sovereign citizen who on his second and third time going to court tried to hold the judge under citizen's arrest because he said he was committing treason. Same thing with the prosecutor on the third try. After he didn't get his way, he tried to threaten the prosecutor with treason and holding him under citizen's arrest because he's an idiot. Well, today he's going to interrupt a traffic stop near his home, demanding crazy sovereign citizen things, and then wanting to charge the officer with disorderly conduct in the second degree, all while being the disorderly person. Enjoy the video.
Hey, are these people free to go?
Go ahead.
What's that?
Are they free to go?
This gentleman is not. I'm currently on a traffic.
Do you have a warrant to seize this man?
Okay, sir, I'm on a traffic.
Do you have a warrant to seize this man?
Are you pushing on that?
Okay, sir.
Do you have a warrant?
No.
You can step away. I'm on a traffic
At
stop.
this point, you're creating a disturbance here in front of my house. I'm actually going to have to ask you to leave.
No, I'm not leaving.
Do you have a warrant to seize this man?
At this point, you are interfering with my traffic
Do
stop.
you have a warrant?
If you don't step off, you're going to go
Get
to
your
jail.
supervisor here.
I would try to make it a bigger point that this guy is unhinged and was the aggressor in the situation, but he tried to arrest a judge and prosecutor for treason, so of course he's unhinged. So right before he cut to disorderly person or whatever, he put on screen, threat to seize me without a warrant and move me, kidnapping, clearly creating public alarm, spelt alarm wrong, while armed and while in the commission of another illegal seizure. Nothing the officer did was wrong. You came off your porch, whatever, being aggressive, spitting absolute nothing but sovereign citizen pseudo law. You don't need a warrant if you see something happen as an officer. I point to this all the time. It's dramatic, but it points out how stupid this is. If an officer walking down the street looks over, bang bang, and catches you unaliving someone, he doesn't need to ask you nicely, hey, can you just sit on the curb for like 10, 20 minutes until I can get a warrant and arrest you? No, he doesn't need to do that because that's not how the law works. If they see you do something, they can arrest you. It is what it is, so no warrant needed. So the illegal seizure wasn't happening. No one was trying to kidnap you because, honestly, nobody wants you. You seem like a loser. With that being said, he posted disorderly conduct in the second degree. I'm just going to read the first part because it fits him like a glove. A person commits the crime of disorderly conduct in the second degree if, with intent to cause public inconvenience, annoyance, or alarm, check, and check, or recklessly creating a risk thereof the person, checkity, check. You know what, I'll read the next one too. Engages in fighting or in violent, tumultuous, or threatening behavior, check. Makes unreasonable noise, check. Disturbs any lawful assembly of persons without lawful authority. Obstructs vehicular or pedestrian traffic on the public way. He's clearly obstructing because he's preventing the traffic stop from continuing. Initiates or circulates a report knowing it to be false concerning or alleged to be impending fire, explosion, crime, catastrophe, or other emergency, or creates a hazard or physical offense condition by an act which the person is not licensed or privileged to do. Yeah, there's like 5 checks in there, so congratulations, Kennedy Walker, you're the disorderly person.
Hey, what's your supervisor's name?
Okay, sir, this does not involve you.
I'm asking for your supervisor. You're creating a disturbance in my neighborhood. I'm actually asking you to leave. If you don't have a warrant to seize this man, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Do you have a warrant to seize this man? Do not ask for his documents. He's secure under the 4th Amendment. He's secure in his papers. I'm going to ask you for a warrant. Do you have a warrant to seize this man?
Okay, sir, I need to...
Do you have a warrant?
Okay, sir, you can stop.
Did you ask for your supervisor to show up?
No, you don't...
I need your supervisor here. You've seized someone illegally without a warrant. That's a 4th Amendment violation.
You can stand over there.
I am standing here, and I'm asking for your supervisor.
You're not involved.
You're creating a disturbance in my neighborhood, so I am involved. He's securing his documents, sir, unless you have a warrant to seize them. Do you have a warrant to seize this man's documents? You have a Fifth Amendment right not to provide information that will be used against you.
So this is where sovereign citizens have become comical to me. They would think of themselves as God's gift to law, all while knowing nothing about the law. This guy is taking the Constitution and the Supreme Court and going, I don't care what you have to say because my feelings. That's basically what he's saying here. He's saying, I know you guys ruled 100+ years ago that the states can require you to have a driver's license and that you have to provide the driver's license at a traffic stop. But because I feel some type of way, I'm going to ignore that and pretend it doesn't exist.
I need your supervisor here. You've seized a man without a warrant. It's a crime. Officer.
Yes.
I believe this man seized this person on the side of the road without a warrant.
Okay.
I need a supervisor here. I believe that's a Fourth Amendment violation, isn't it?
I doubt it, but...
Well, doesn't he need a warrant unless, otherwise this man's secure. Can you get a supervisor for me, sir?
You're not going to provide me because you're not involved in this traffic stuff.
Hey, actually, this man's creating a disturbance in my neighborhood.
Okay.
I've actually asked him to leave already.
Who?
This officer.
It doesn't work that way.
Well, he's creating a disturbance. He doesn't have a warrant to seize this man. Do you understand the Constitution, the Fourth Amendment?
Obviously you don't.
The Fourth Amendment? Where this man's secure unless you have a warrant to seize him based on an injured complainant's sworn statement of damages. Could I just get a supervisor? Maybe somebody that would understand what I'm saying? Officer.
I kind of love it how that officer just kind of ignored him and threw it back in his face. Clearly you don't know what the Fourth Amendment is. And then he's using the no victim, no crime fallacy, which has been debunked by the definition of crime itself, so that guy can eat a dick as far as I'm concerned.
Officer, I'd just like to get a supervisor. Can we do that?
Hold on. I'm going to deal with this, and then I'll come and talk.
Well, I think this is all illegal. I'm pretty sure this is all illegal, what's going on here. This is an unlawful seizure. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, isn't it? Officer, aren't you a sworn officer to our laws like the Fourth Amendment and this man's right to be secure unless you have a warrant to seize him? The warrant needs to be based on an injured complainant's sworn statement of damages. You don't have that, do you? He's securing his information, sir. It's his person's house's papers and effects. No, he has a Fifth Amendment right to not provide any information that will be used against him. Officer, I'm just trying to get some...
I understand.
Maybe a supervisor?
Yeah. Nope, I just want to chat with you.
Yeah, I'll step over here and talk to you.
What can I help you
I just feel like this man's creating a disturbance in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Because he sees
the gentleman in the car.
Yeah, this officer.
I don't
this
know.
officer over here.
Okay.
I feel like he sees this man without a warrant.
Okay.
Because he's securing his person's house's papers.
Did you see him stop him or something? Because I just showed up.
This is my house. Yeah,
Okay.
He's creating a disturbance in my neighborhood.
Okay. Okay. How long ago did this happen? Like this?
Yeah, he just started, and now he's demanding things.
Okay.
Like the man doesn't have a right to be secure in his papers or his
Got it.
effects, like his identity or
Yep.
any of that.
Nope. Makes sense.
So this officer drew what we call the short straw, and he got picked to entertain the crazy person. Now he's just repeating the same nonsensical pseudo law that he thinks applies to the situation. You can't trespass an officer from public because you're being the disorderly person and don't like what the officer's doing. Like, it's not how the law works. Also, I wanted to talk about this earlier. You're demanding a supervisor for a traffic stop that you have nothing to do with. Like, stop being a Karen, get your ass back in the house, and maybe knock off this sovereign citizen bullshit.
Okay. Let these guys get through this thing and see what's going on. I understand and recognize.
But aren't they kind of disrupting the neighborhood?
Well, they are doing their job, right? So
I think their job would be serving warrants based on an injured complainant's sworn statement of damages.
Okay. Yep.
They don't have a complainant.
No, nobody, probably has a lawful reason that he stopped them. And again, look, I just showed up.
A judge will determine that.
Sure. Yep.
It's called probable cause.
Yeah.
A judge, and he's going to do it based off an injured complainant's sworn statement of damages, right?
Yep.
And this man, he doesn't have that.
No, and again, I just showed up, so I'm trying to collect everything, understanding what you're saying, right? I'm going to see what's going on here. So I do recognize your concern and everything. If we could just let them get through their thing, I'll come back, we'll figure it out. And if there's something I can help you out with too, that's what I'm here to do. I'm more than happy to. Or if, when we're done, you'd
I
like me
just
to
don't
leave,
want any disturbances in my neighborhood.
No,
I don't want
makes
any
sense.
of my neighbors harassed.
No, I get
at
you
all.
right here then. And so you're seeing a lot of like harassment from police particularly, or what would you say?
I would say that I have, sworn statement about this event.
Okay.
But as far as any others, I couldn't really tell you about.
Okay. So has it been like an infrequent occurrences? Like this is one, right?
Well, I just happened to see this.
Okay. And were
Because
you in
I
your
live
house?
here.
Were you in your house or were you out here?
Yeah, I was talking to my guy.
Okay.
I don't know where he is.
I think he just took off. So was he doing some repair in your
Yeah,
car?
he's working on stuff around here.
Okay. Well, let us figure out what's going on here, right? And like I said, I'll come back and talk to you.
I think it's pretty apparent that this man just sees this guy without a warrant.
Okay. Nope, that makes sense, right? But, and I'm not going to try to explain a lot to you. He has a lawful reason to stop someone.
No.
No? I just gave you.
A judge,
I just gave you an opportunity to talk to me.
But
and I'm just going to try to
isn't it
explain
the judge
to you.
that determines probable cause? You know that, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I'm familiar
So
with
he
that.
doesn't have probable cause. He can't.
I'm just
He's
giving
not
you an
legally
opportunity.
qualified to even determine probable cause.
A police officer?
Of course, he's not an elected judge.
No, he's not. That's true. But
Yeah.
so
We think an elected judge would actually know laws.
yeah. Are you familiar with the judges here in Malheur County?
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's just a couple of them, right? Have you ever met or spoke with them?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you know who they are?
A little bit. You know.
Okay.
Okay, so the scapegoat officer here is doing a great job. Yep, yep. Warrant. Yep, no victim, no crime fallacy. Yep, 4th and 5th Amendment. All while what's going on in his head is, oh, this guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about. And then at the end there, he's trying to bait him by going, oh, do you know the judges? Do you know the court? Have you been there? Do you know them? And all the guy can say is, yep, because this officer knows exactly who this guy is. I mean, I feel like every police department knows it's a local crazy person.
You live here by yourself or family, friends?
Oh, I don't answer any questions.
Oh, okay.
about myself.
So this is, you get to explain to me everything, but you won't allow me to talk and engage in a conversation.
Oh, I don't know. Am I the public servant or am I the complainant?
You're neither, dude.
Are you sure?
We're just engaged in a conversation.
Hold on. Didn't I just accuse this man of creating a disturbance in my neighborhood?
You are free to leave. You
Oh,
understand
that
that,
isn't
right?
that a crime?
Is what a crime, sir?
Creating a disturbance. Isn't this man this man's disrupting this man's right to travel freely without a warrant? That's a crime. So I'm the complainant. Right?
You mind if I go ahead and talk now?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
Okay, because you've seen how this has gone, right? I've given you an opportunity, but you interject when I'm just trying to educate.
I'm not a servant
explain.
though, so I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
I recognize
as
you
a
are
complainant.
free man, right? And you're a complainant
Well,
right now.
right. Yep.
Is that correct? And you're making a complaint because, and just let me get through this, and then you correct me if I'm wrong.
Sure.
You believe that the gentleman behind me doesn't have probable cause or a warrant to stop.
Well, he doesn't determine probable cause.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nope,
So he couldn't possibly have it. But yeah.
But correct, yes. He's not able to determine probable cause, right, which would then supersede that he doesn't have the right to stop this gentleman in the car here and contact him, which he is
Fourth
now
Amendment.
creating what you call as a disturbance, right?
It would be,
that
yeah, his
accurate?
Fourth Amendment right to be secure in his person.
Sure.
Can't be seized unless there's a warrant. The warrant's based on an injured complainant's sworn statement of damages. So this man doesn't have a complainant. That complainant statement goes to a judge. The judge determines probable cause. So this man, he doesn't have a legal education. He can't determine probable cause.
speaking that someone doesn't have an education, so that they're
A legal education.
Oh, you mean like a
he's
law
not
degree
employed
or-
in a legal fashion.
Okay.
He's employed as a law enforcer, which means he serves warrants.
Okay.
So the guy with no legal education and fell for the sovereign citizen scam is now accusing other people of not having an education. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm with it. Alright, cool. Also, is this creating a disturbance? I would think the, what seems like mentally ill person, running out of their house yelling at the top of their lungs, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling, the men in black are out to get me." I would think that's the person who's causing the disturbance.
Warrant. Just warrants signed by judges. Judges find probable cause.
I'm tracking you, sir. I'm tracking you. Okay. All right. So, would you be willing to give me your name so I could refer to you as first name and you could refer to
My
me as
name's Kennedy Walker.
Kennedy Walker. My name's Chris. I'm with the state police. I'd say it's nice to meet you. I'm sorry we had to meet on this circumstance, but do you
I
have
don't
any
think
other
we have
issues?
any animosity between each other.
No, I
So,
don't.
yeah.
I don't. I think we're having a pretty good conversation. Do you have
think
any
you know what
other
I'm saying.
complaints or concerns that I can maybe hear out since we're here? Because I don't want to keep coming back here.
But I didn't call anybody in the first place.
Oh, okay. They just showed up.
Yeah, this car is blocking my car. Do you understand that?
I'll have this gentleman move.
Well, if I, no, I don't.
Okay.
But he is blocking my driveway.
Okay. Nope. I can see that totally, right? Do you have a plate though, or a temporary plate? Is that?
Oh, I don't answer questions.
Oh, okay. Do you see how this conversation's going?
Yeah, I'm the complainant.
Okay, I got it. So, well, I'm just gonna stand here and engage in conversation, whatever you'd like to talk about with, until my partners are done with their traffic stop. Okay?
Should we do a private person's arrest on him and have you get me a private person's arrest form? No? Because you didn't take an
What's your
oath to our
probable
Fourth
cause?
Amendment. He seized a man without a warrant.
Didn't you just say only a judge could have probable cause?
That's
come
a
you're saying
protection.
you have
No,
probable
that's the
cause?
Fourth Amendment. That's a protection we have with our government.
Okay.
That's not a protection you have with us.
Okay.
I'm not your government. You don't have rights with me. You have, what we have is laws that govern our
Correct.
conduct between us.
Correct.
Okay, so you don't have rights with me. I have rights with you.
Okay. I recognize that. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so the Fourth Amendment is a protection from our government. That guy.
Uh-huh.
He seized the man without a warrant.
Okay.
It's not debatable. He can either show the warrant, or else he doesn't have a right to seize him.
Okay.
A stop is a seizure. Do you know that?
I do, yeah. And you're accurate. Yep, that's absolutely right. Pardon, is he doing some painting for you?
Oh, sorry.
So Kennedy Walker had to turn around and end the video because he was just dealing with a guy painting his house and cleaning cobwebs, I guess. So clearly this guy seems a little deranged. He reminds me of Tyrant's Slayer Studios, yep. The guy who said he was going to go around and arrest dozens of judges. And we said, okay, cool. Well, when you do that, record yourself because it's going to make great content. Same thing with this guy. If you're going to go around and start doing citizens' arrests on cops doing illegal traffic stops and judges holding you accountable, please record it. Because I have this sneaking suspicion something bad is going to happen to you and I'm going to play it on my channel because you're an idiot and you had it coming. I don't want to say every single sovereign citizen deserves to be committed to a mental hospital, but Kennedy Walker sure as shit does. Again, he just kept reading off the same script over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, while knowing nothing of the law. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it raised your blood pressure as much as it did mine. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.